In this After Effects quick tip, I'm going to go through how I organize my project files and share the project template that I use to begin all of my projects. This is kind of a boring topic to some maybe, but it's really important to stay organized in After Effects so you can keep track of all your comps, pre-comps, and assets, especially as projects grow and get larger. It can get really tricky to keep track of everything, so organization is key. Let's dive right in and check it out. Okay, so here I am in After Effects, and I have this project panel selected. I'm going to hit the tilde key so that we can kind of focus on that. And so I have a bunch of folders created here, and what I like to do is put a number in front of them. Let me see if I can zoom in on this. I realize you can't really see this, so try and make that a little bigger for you. Okay, so what I like to do is put a number in front and kind of keep things organized like that. So I have my main comps here in number 1, render comps. Then I put any sort of pre-comps in this number 2 folder. Number 3 is my library and already has a bunch of other folders inside there to kind of help break up different types of media: audio, raster images, reference, vector, video. You know, some of these kind of get overlapped and a lot of new folders get created inside there. Sometimes if I have a different type of asset, I will create a new folder, but this generally covers the main types of files that I will receive. I like to have another folder for imported After Effects projects, just because that can get really tricky and confusing when you start mixing imported After Effects files, because the assets can sort of get just a little bit mixed up in terms of if you think you're pulling it from one project, but it's actually, you know, it end up with duplicates and things like that. So I just like to keep them separate here. And then the solids folder is created when you make a solid, so I just keep that as is, because otherwise it'll make a new folder every time and then it'll just be more confusing. So I've kept that one there. And then the last folder is QC renders, which is I will import all of my exports, anything that I export or render from After Effects, I'll re-import that into here, so that, and then I will drag those in to a new comp so that I can check them out, make sure alpha channels are working, audio, stuff like that, and just scrub or play them back. If they're really long files, I might do that in Premiere, but I've made a folder here just so that it's there's a place for them. And like I said, you know, I can add things as I need, but this generally covers it. And you know, if you find this helpful, I'm going to put a link up here to download my project file. I'll share that with you guys. You can just download a zip. It's just a simple folder structure. And well, I'll go ahead and show you actually what that might look like. So freelance. So I'll go ahead and show you what that project folder actually looks like. I have it here, and then I'll just copy and paste this whole thing into my client folder, and I can rename my client name there, put the date up here, and then the title. And inside here I kind of use the same numbering thing so that the library somewhat matches what's in this library. Not exactly. C4D renders, that would be 3D. You know, fonts and stuff that might not apply here, but for the most part it's kind of similar. You can see that I have working files here, and this is just my whole folder structure. So, and then inside of my AEP files is where my project template lives. So you know, I'll share that project file with you, and actually I'll share that project file with you and maybe this whole folder structure. Let me know in the comments if you're interested in that. For now, I'll just share the After Effects project, since if you're already video editing, chances are you have a project template of some kind. This was mainly just to kind of show you how to do that inside of After Effects. Alright, So if you enjoyed this, please like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff, and let me know if you have ideas for other videos or other lessons, tips you're looking for. Are you running into problems in After Effects and not sure how to get around things? Let me help clear it up for you. Alright, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.